just took like a little bit of a break. Save this for never. To attempt to make a turtle monster creature. I don't have this planned out per usual. Well, what the heck is this then? Listen to those suckers. That's ASMR. I have no idea what this is. Glue for, this isn't a method. This is not a technique. I don't know what's going on right now. So just while you're stabbing, or at least myself, maybe because like I'm mentally insane. Like, look at that. Stab, 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 stab. It's kind of violent. He's so cute. Do what works for me. And we honestly should all do that. Just do what works for you. Here's a little arm. Stop! This just like feels chaotic. Fabric with the little circle thing. What's the circle thing called? With the little circle thing. Okay. I just missed. Okay, this is what I was making, right? This is not what we're going for. It hit me. Why am I not doing a cat? As weird as things are in the world, will there be a blue kitten at some point? I mean, probably. I don't know, unless it turns into like a 19-hour video, which I could easily, I could easily make that happen. So I'll calm down. Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. This feels new again to talk on camera. It's been about a month, and if you follow along at all, I took a break last month with pretty much doing just quick videos. I think they were all under like 3 minutes. I used a sketch app on my phone, uploaded. There were no intros, intro videos, timestamps. I just took like a little bit of a break from the routine of being here, I guess, while still putting out content. So this feels kind of foreign after like a month of not talking to you guys. But there is a project I bought about a couple months ago that I was going to do for Christmas gifts, and it requires crocheting. Since I already found out I am a professional crocheter, I am going to save this for never, and I have come up with a different gift idea that I know I'm capable of doing, or have the mindset to do this week. So these I will hang on to. Maybe this will be a future project, but I had done, I think I've only done one video, but I bought these in the past. They're little felt craft kits, and I then spiraled on this idea and bought a bunch of felt and tools and things because I loved doing this, and I was not like the best at it, but I would love to learn how to do more of it. So with my kit here, this is all the extra stuff I bought. I am going to attempt to make, I have a bunch of different greens, and I'm going to attempt to make a turtle that I planned on doing with this kit. And then I think for my other gift, I'm going to try to make like some shade of blue monster creature type gift. I don't have this planned out per usual. Like, I don't usually plan it out too far, but it's in my brain. So that's the goal this week, is to create both of these little items for Christmas presents. Today's the 1st of December, so I'm already probably behind on creating things, but I work well under pressure, so we're going to attempt to do this for Christmas presents. So if you're interested in seeing how this goes, or you need your own inspiration, or you just want to have this on in the background while you clean or hang out with me, stick around. Let's go through this. I've never even opened these tools, so we'll do that and see what this even came with. When I got the kit, I think I was in the middle of redoing my office, so I just put it in a basket. This is what I would assume is like keychains or jewelry type accessories. Here is one of the, like, you know, needles things. Okay. Here are, it looks like, extra needles, right? Oh, it screws. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, so you get these, and then well, what the heck is this then? This is a needle also. Why would it come with the handle, or do you do it like this? Anyway, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what that is. These are cool, because I cannot tell you how many times I stabbed my finger doing this. So these are actually cool. I don't usually use a thimble when I sew, but this, I may use this because I don't normally poke myself when I'm sewing, but this stuff is a whole different situation. Are these like little shears? Oh my goodness. Listen to those suckers. That's ASMR. How cool are those? Okay, I would assume that's what cuts your felt. Maybe there are different things that others use. I am obviously a beginner to this and am just winging it. So if you do this professionally or all of the time as a hobby, I absolutely am butchering everything I'm saying. Well aware of that. I don't know the names of these tools. I don't know what this is. I don't know why it's on a handle separate. So I also had saved, like, this was my piece from my first project I did. Looks like it came with little stencils so that you can, let's see what's the middle ones. Okay, little animal things. Oh, the butterflies are cute. Butterflies, the hearts are cute. Clouds. I'm not a huge, like, animal, as I'm about to make a turtle, but I'm not like a huge art animal person. Like, I don't draw dogs and cats and things like that. Okay, so let's do, we're gonna start with the turtle. We'll pull our greens. We have so many greens. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna just keep piling up greens. I bought a kit, and I mentioned this in past videos, but it's been a minute. I bought a kit and it was probably less than $20 to create anything I wanted with. I was going to make like little monsters and things. So you get all of these things. I mean, this is insanity. Look how many different shades of green there are. All right, so there's our supplies, which I was not very helpful on what anything is, but we're winging this. So we're gonna get rid of things I don't think I'm gonna use. I might need these scissors. Oh, here's the needles I used before. So I think I'm just gonna stick with like what I already know worked and then throw this guy in there. Are there different like... Yeah, so this looks... Well, how the heck do you get this off? Okay. So this one looks a lot thicker than the one or the ones I'd used before. Okay, well, let's just figure this out. I also was thinking I have no idea what this is. Glue for, I have no idea what you would put glue on for like the project, maybe like eyes or something, but it did come with, I'm assuming, glue. Now I have to know if it's glue. Is it open? No, there's a thing in it. Okay, well, we're gonna go with that's glue because what else would it be? Okay, so we'll put that aside. Let's open our greens. I feel like my hands are not doing anything. This is my favorite color green on the planet, like a puke olive green. Even this shade is really beautiful too. Just like everything should be these two colors or black. It's like not a huge arrangement of color, but are you just like, do you know what I mean by that? Are you just like a yellow person? Like yellow just does something to your soul? Or a blue person, like you feel just so good when you're around blue? That's how I feel with green. I don't know, it's weird. I want to make the turtle almost like a little huggable turtle, you know, not like in the crochet. So here he is in the crochet. Let me grab it. Oh, okay, here we go. So in this crochet kit, he's like laid down and he can sit in your hand or on something. I want the turtle to look like this. I want him to have like little arms, and then I want his shell to be in the back. So that's my idea with this guy. So we're going to make his body. I think we're just gonna go for all different shades, okay? So we'll do like a little bit of each. I would also like it to be not as small as that other craft I did where I just kind of eyeballed everything. Well, as I'm eyeballing this, but I kind of eyeballed like the measurements the last time, and I want this guy to be a pretty good size. I don't want him to be too tiny. So we're gonna just, this isn't a method, this is not a technique. I don't know what's going on right now, so just bear with me and it'll create something, okay? If you do this like professionally, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry in advance. Okay, so here we go. You just do this here, and then we're gonna, you know, make it a body. And you repeatedly do this and just shape it. It's so random. This is where you need your things on your hands, because while you're stabbing, or at least myself, maybe because like I'm mentally insane, but you just start stabbing and then it comes out through that into your fingers. So just don't do that to yourself. But basically, I am going to take this wad like this, shape it, and I'm going to come back and show you what it turned out like. So I will be back shortly. I actually feel like I created the shell. This isn't completely done, but now that I have the shape, I am actually looking at this thinking it looks like a shell. So we're going to make the body on top, or connected to the shell. I don't know if you can see this. I just get so impatient. I want to hold it, but you're supposed to put it on this thing. Okay, anyway. But what side should we do? This should be the top of the shell, right? That looks like a shell. And then we'll connect the little body here and have little legs and arms and a head. So let me... And we should maybe do it... No, that's not good. Right? We'll use like the lighter greens. And let's make his little body connected on there. See like the vision there? And then we'll make it a little head. And then we're gonna do... I'm just planning this out with you guys because 5 seconds ago this was the body, but now it's the shell. So you just have to kind of go with, like, look at that. It's gonna be little tiny arms. Just stop it. This is gonna be so cute. It's a mess right now, but I can see it. We'll do like each little arm green, or this green, We need to shape his little guy. His arm. Oh gosh, he's cute. And then we'll do little legs. But we need long, like, I want to make his legs like abnormally long, so he just looks kind of weird and goofy. Okay, here's the vision. Just, that looks so professional. Okay? So, I actually might just keep this like together right here and start adding it on. Because why would I take that off? That's actually going to be what I want. Can I tilt you guys down a little bit? There we go. Oh, I hope that doesn't fall over. But you just stab, 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 stab. It's kind of violent. It's like his little body. If you have any type of if you have anything going on in your day, you should just do this. It takes out, it'll take your stress away, Okay, let's shape his head a little bit. I am making this video obviously for my creative, outlet, but I wish I was better at showing you like a correct method or how it's supposed to be done. But you're probably not going to find that here very often. I just kind of do what works. And I'm not a very oh, it has to only be done this way, So I'm sure I'm doing this very incorrectly to some people, or maybe to most who here's the little, he's so cute. Most people that do this as like an actual hobby or passion. So I do respect that there's a way to do it. I just do what works for me. And we honestly should all do that. Just do what works for you. So basically I'm shaping his little head into the shell and connecting it. This is what I also love about the felting is it is such a smooth like process. So clay, you have to like cross hatch, wet the material, connect the material, anchor it, you know, like do all of these things. Painting, you have to layer it, you have to let it dry, you have to build the color up. There's just different methods to everything. This feels so just like free will, like you just do what you want. I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't look into the method, because this feels so cool and it just works. I don't know, like this is working. It's connecting. I just kind of pulled the idea out of my brain. Now to do the arms, I'm gonna have to maybe, oh, there we go. Yeah, I can put it on the material that you're supposed to use and create the arm. I don't feel like his arms should be very long, but I might change my mind on that. In a lot of my art, or just like what goes on in my brain, everyone is elongated or melting or abnormally proportioned, and that just is what works for my ideas. I don't really know why it comes out like that. There's no like real madness behind it. Here's a little arm. Stop! This is so fun. We need to kind of round it out though. I'm curious to know, like, what kind, are you like a perfection artist? Are you very like planned out and organized? I feel like I thrive when I just get thrown into a project, and like that's why I said a million times in the past, I just hardcore relate to collage, because you can do anything, and if you mess it up, you can just go in and redo it, relayer it, rearrange it. That type of art to me is so relaxing. It just gets anything and everything out of your brain. And for some reason, this feels like that. It's just like feels chaotic. But I have watched videos on this, not a ton, but I have looked into like, is this something that everyone does? Because I never really heard of it before I saw those kits at the Dollar Tree. But it's like a, you know, the little community of same with crocheting and painting and all of these things. And I guess I knew these existed, like these characters are sold, felt characters and such, but to create them is pretty cool. And that's more and more of what I learn by just like buying things or trying out these ideas with different materials, is that I can broaden what I've always been comfortable with. So I've only ever been comfortable with like collage and watercolors and painting and just like the basics. So getting to do like random crafting things has really been beneficial to me, because I always used to be like, oh, I can't do that, or I'm probably not going to be into that, but I try these things and I'm like blown away at how much I actually enjoy them. I really want to start, I watch this girl here on YouTube and she needle points, and I really, really want to get into needle pointing because I thought I was just now not recording. I froze. I do that sometimes where I'm like supposed to be filming and I just film and there's nothing happening. But I watched this girl and she needle points, and so she gets these cute little designs and then she kind of swaps out the colors or makes them what she wants. And I've really been thinking about kind of getting into needle pointing because I feel like that would be so cute at the end of your day or just wherever you're at in your day and you're sitting on the couch needle pointing. That may not sound that exciting, but I feel like that would be fun. And they have so many things. Like she's been making travel tags for like her suitcases. So they're just little cute things, you know, that represent where she comes from. And I don't know. The more I see those, I want to get into it. I have a needlepoint I bought. It's in my sewing kit. But it didn't come with a pattern. I didn't realize that's how much I didn't have the knowledge on it. Was I just bought the kit, but it didn't have the pattern. So I attempted to start it on just the plain fabric with the little circle thing. What's the circle thing called? With the little circle thing. And I don't know any of the spacing or like how I'm supposed to actually do it, but I do have a portion of that one done. And I do know how to sew. I pretty much sew regularly, but I know needle point is just a different ballpark. Here's one of the legs started. Oh, we gotta seal this sucker down to him though too, so it's not, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm probably just going to stop talking. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I'm just rambling. But I will finish this little guy up. Like his body parts. I'm basically just going to be doing this. Shaping, adding felt to like thicken up his leg. Because I feel like his little leg's like a little thin right here. So it's this color. So if you want to add more felt, it's just a matter of putting it there and tangling it into the original, basically. And I'm going to shape him up. And you know what? I'm going to actually finish this little guy and I'm going to use black felt for his little eyes and face, and maybe any other little details I want to put on there, but he's kind of abstract and goofy looking, so I don't want to get too like detailed. But I'm going to finish this one up, and then when I come back I'll show you him and we can start the second guy, because I would like to do both these in this video unless it turns into like a 19-hour video, which I could easily I could easily make that happen. So I'll calm down and then I'll come back and show you the little finished guy. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna stop messing with him, but he's literally so cute. Like, that is the cutest thing. He's completely misshapen. Look at his little eyes. Oh my gosh, he's so happy. See, I keep seeing spots like this could be taken in. Let me show you. So like his arm feels a little wide there. So you would just take it. When you stare at something so long, you just start to notice like all these little things about it. But after this, I'm done. Okay. Does that look any different? No. All right, here's his little body. He's so cute. Now on the back, it almost looks like he has a backpack on. But look, that's his little shell. And I connected his little legs down here so they don't get ripped off. There is, see, like right here, I just want to take that little part in a little more and shape it, like give it some more sharpness. But here's our turtle. It's going to be a Christmas present. And he's so cute and little. Like, look how tiny he is. He just sits in your hand. And you can hold him. He's not going to fall apart. Where'd that spot go? Right here. Now we're going to start. I mean, this stuff is just incredible. You can just, it's so cool. I'm going to stop talking about it because it's just too cool. I do his little arm right here just a pinch more. Now though, we're going to start the little monster guy. And I have no idea what I want him to look like. I do, but I don't. Like, he's in my brain. There we go. See how much sharper his arm looks? And like, there's a little more definition now in his shell. Okay, so this guy's done. So cute. I'm gonna leave him alone. Sometimes when you make something, and so it like, this sounds like I'm an insane person, but you have it in your brain, like the idea, and then you make it come to life. It just, your brain's not, like, my brain disconnects from that. It looks so cool, but I'm sitting here going, I just made that. I can't, sometimes it doesn't click, you know? Okay. That little guy's good. Now we're gonna look at the blue. And I kind of want to do the same exact, let me tilt you guys down again. I kind of want to do the same exact method, like whatever the heck I'm doing to this guy also. This is almost like a purplish blue. It's kind of like my hair or my nails. It's like a blue purple, that's all right. And we have a navy blue. Here's another baby blue. Here's almost like a tealish green. All right, so same thing. We're gonna unwrap these guys. Same method, I was saying, because I'd like to marble these together in a sense to create his body. I have a trash can near me today. I'm not just throwing it on the floor. This one's way more purpley. I don't know. I'm going to set that one aside. I might not use that. I feel like that's just too purple. Light. I feel like those are pretty similar too. So this is another almost purple. So put that aside. I almost feel like this teal is too crazy also. But I have a trash can next to me today. I'm not just throwing it on the floor, so I feel pretty good about that. And this is a, that's also like a purple. Look at these colors. Those are so beautiful. I'm going to just take this out of the bag too in case we do decide. So these are blues, which we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greens. So we have 5 blues. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Take a little bit of each. I want this guy to be really lanky, like just so long. And see how that turns out. I feel like I shortened up the turtle a little, but it just made sense too. Once I started shaping his legs, he just naturally did that, so I liked how that turned out. This is a beautiful blue too. Sometimes when I dye my hair, I bought a dark blue like this to do my hair with recently, and I've been mixing it into the purple, like the periwinkle and the light blue, or no, the periwinkle and the purple. So my hair sometimes turns out like this with a little more purple, and I actually can't decide if I hate it or love it, but I've still been doing it. I'm going to take half of what I've taken here actually because I want him to be long. I love this. This is like a cotton candy blue almost. I said I love green, but man, I do love blue too. I just love color. But I also love gray and I also love black. And so, I don't know. It depends on the day, I guess. All right, we're gonna do this. And then I'm gonna go in with the same idea. I think this is the only idea to have because it's what connects it. So I'll shape up his body, possibly add some limbs, maybe finish this little guy up. I don't know where I'm gonna go in this next hour. And I'll come back and show you what he turns out like, or halfway through, whatever I decide. So I'll see you guys soon. I am sitting here making this, okay? Okay, this is what I was making, right? This is not what we're going for. But then it hit me. Why am I not doing a cat? So the gift I'm gifting, it would be a little cat. I cannot believe I missed that and thought to make a monster. So change of plans. I'm going to make a little tiny cat that matches this little tiny turtle. But now I'm sitting here wondering, should I do a little tiny blue cat, or do I do like the traditional color of a cat? Like, here's a cute brown gray color. This is actually really pretty color. This video is all over the place. I mean, I would expect no less than that, but I just feel silly like that I wasn't going to make a cat. So should I do like this? And yeah, I don't know though. Wouldn't a blue cat be so cute? We need to not use that for anything. I think I don't know. I don't know. Like, this is how I approach things. I am going to just do a normal cat. I'm gonna like go against my impulsiveness and just make a regular cat because it will be cute and more realistic. And so it'll be like a newborn kitten, which is what I need to go for. And it would be cool if there were blue kittens. I'm sure, as weird as things are in the world, will there be a blue kitten at some point? I mean, probably. I don't know anymore. But we're going to stick with like a little brown. Is this the same color? Nope. Oh, wait. Is this the same color? No, it's got a little more red to it. Okay. Let's just start with, I love this color. Like, it's like a gray brown. We're gonna take just a pinch of this like lighter brown, mix it in on the front and the back. I am just like, feel so foolish that I started with a monster. Not really, because like, let me turn you guys to this pile of mess. All right, and I'm gonna just do a little kitten. The person I'm gifting this for we just got a new kitten in the house and he loves her. He loves cats. So let's just make him a little kitten. Make his little body. We're going to try to make it the same, similar, like a little kitten that he can hold, just like this little guy with the arms and the legs. All right, so now that I think we're back on track, I will shape this guy. Luckily, I was only working on this. There was a vision here. It's just not gonna come to. But it was gonna have like long arms, you know, and I was gonna make like a little like a belly, and maybe give it like a funny hairdo. Ow. I just stabbed myself without working on the project. Like, I was gonna give him crazy hair, okay, and he was gonna have legs. I mean, right now this is looking wild, but there was a vision there. And it just halted. I was thinking about how different the monster was going to be from the turtle. And I started thinking about animals. Like, okay, well, what animal could I do? And then I was like, I cannot believe I did that. All right, so let's shape the body. Add the limbs, same as the turtle. And I will bring it back as a finished piece, and I will stop changing my mind and talking about random things. I'll show you the finished cat and the turtle, and then we'll have Christmas presents done. We'll have 2 Christmas presents out of the way. So I'm excited. I'll be back shortly. Ta-da! Here he is. So cute. It took me, this is my second attempt. The first attempt was just like so small and so wide. So I did end up using the shears they gave me because I cut that back up pretty much and then re-stretched the fabric and just ended up with this guy, which is so similar in size. I wanted them to be the same size. after I reconsidered doing the cat. I guess the monster would have been obviously much longer or lankier, but going in with the cat needed to be the same exact size. So they're very similar in size. Here's their backs. Little tails attached. He's flat, so he's not very, he's not very filled out, but he's so cute. Look at these little buddies. Okay, so thank you if you're still here watching whatever I just came up with. I appreciate it. I will see you guys on next week's video.